Well, good afternoon from Two Happy Children Farm. Wondering if you could look here and kind of guess what this experiment is. Take a look. Take a look. Let it sink in. Look at the adjacent corn. Okay, this is my zero nitrogen applied in-season experiment. I know all of us go to winter meetings and some grad student will slap some data up and show how he grew 300 bushel corn without even applying nitrogen, and we'll go, oh wow, that's awesome, why don't we all just grow 300 bushel corn without nitrogen? So instead of believing these guys clowns over and over, I decided I'm gonna do it myself. And some data that they never seem to have is what's the soil test look like, what's the nitrate in the soil, and they never give you any tissue analysis tests. So on this field, what I've done is at planting we put out 30 pounds of nitrogen. We haven't applied anything since then. And to understand the soil, when I did my side dress on the rest of the field, I also took a 12-inch nitrate test, which showed me we had 60 pounds of nitrogen available in the soil. That was about 6 weeks ago. And I also took a complete test so I could understand how much phosphorus, potassium, and all the other micro and macronutrients we have in the soil. So I think, in my opinion, having good potassium levels also helps you use less nitrogen, but we'll never know. So what we're going to do is we're going to follow this. It's about an acre. We'll follow it to yield. We'll get some tissue tests here on the ear leaf. Right away you notice the ears are really short. So as opposed to 40-inch ears off the ground, they're about 2 feet off the ground. So these plants have been doing without for a while. But I want to know, if you have a really bad year, what's the nitrate levels in your ear leaf? And then we're also going to do a 12-inch soil sample and see what nitrate's left in the soil, if any. If we do get more than 90 bushels, or 90 divided by 1.2, so I guess that's about 75 bushels. If we do get more than 75 bushels, then the credit will go to organic matter and the way it breaks down and gives me nitrogen into the soil. So if we're over 75, that means we had some nitrate coming in from organic matter. And if we're below, that means we didn't get any. And going forward as a farmer, I can start planning for how much release I get of nitrogen from my organic matter. So obviously I'm hoping this is a more than 75 bushel corn. I'm hoping it's like 100, but you never know until you try it. So, but this field is meant to give me an idea of what kind I use for organic matter and how I can credit that as nitrogen in the growing season. So just for an example, let's walk over to where we had the full application of nitrogen, and you can see a difference. So we're in the full application, ear height return to normal, 9-foot tall plants, and then just a few rows over, looks like a third world country. So we're going to take some samples and hopefully learn as much as we can from this zero nitrogen experiment. Thank you.